Hey everybody, welcome back again to Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, where the proof is in the singing. Today we're going to discuss how to heal, restore, and rehabilitate our voices. Now, not all vocal troubles or issues come from the same source. Your vocal issue may come from chronic sinusitis or postnasal drip on the cords, which causes inflammation. It may be from acid reflux, which causes inflammation. It may be because you screamed at a football game, or you have to talk long all day at a job, or you sing incorrectly, which causes inflammation. Now, why is this word so important? Well, it's important because if you were to look at your vocal folds, they're kind of shaped like this, like in a V. And when we go to close our cords, we get a phonation or sound. When we can't get the cords to close evenly, like this, we get dysphonia, or a lack of sound, okay? Now, this is primarily caused because the cords become inflamed on the inside. Our cords are made of hundreds of sinews and strands of collagen. Now, we're going to talk about a collagen supplement in a minute, but we don't want that to be a one pill fixes all kind of thing, because that's not what we're discussing here. Now, by the way, I have a singing course. It's called Heal from Home, and you can find it right here at kentamplinvocalacademy.com, where I also have a free singing forum with over 25,000 members, all discussing how to keep our voices in good shape, how to sing different songs, how to get range, power, control, and all this stuff. But we're going to discuss this type of dysphonia, which could be hoarseness or the loss of your voice altogether. Another big culprit is coming off of colds and flu. So I actually have an extraordinary video online you could check out, how to sing with colds and flu. I have another video that's called how to overcome acid reflux. I have another video called how to sing with phlegm or with mucus on the cords. These are all free tutorials you can find online. But I also have my singing course that covers all of this in detail with great supplements and longer exercises on how to rehabilitate from home. So it's called Voice Repair. You can look it up on my kentamplinvocalacademy.com course. Now, I'm going to go through some exercises in a minute, but I want to talk about what causes this inflammation. So if you have postnasal drip, and it could be dripping through the night, you don't even know you have it, or you're constantly clearing your throat, which that exacerbates and makes your cords raw, it will actually cause this inflammation that keeps the cords from closing, and then you find that you push more and more air across the cords to get sound. So you kind of sound like this, right? Now, it's important to understand, well, then what can be done about it? Well, this is exactly what can be done. And by the way, I've rehabilitated hundreds and hundreds of voices from vocal surgeries, nodes and polyps, etc. This is not medical advice. I make no medical claims, but I'm going to take you through some processes, some things that you can do. So what we need to do is we need to get the cords to get more resiliency, more flexibility, and more moisture, or a more elasticity in the cords themselves. How do we do that? Well, there are some supplements we can take, and I'm going to briefly discuss this. We can take a full spectrum collagen product. I actually like Ancient Nutritionals. You can look it up. I'm not here to panhandle or peddle people for different products that I'm trying to sell. That's not what this is about. That's why I don't offer it. So look up on your own, good, healthy collagen, full spectrum collagen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 10, full spectrum collagen projects. And you'll notice your nails will grow really fast, your hair will grow really fast, your skin will feel nice and supple. That's how you know it's working. When your nails start growing fast, you go, wow, this stuff is really working, and it's directly affecting the moisture, resiliency, and the elasticity to go back into my collagen-filled vocal folds. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to say, okay, if overuse of air is the arch enemy to the voice, and it's what's drying out my cords and taking away this elasticity and drying them out to the point where I'm losing the resiliency and the flexibility, what do I do? Well, we need to put that back in the vocal fold. So we're going to do some simple exercises. Now, here's what I want you to do. Ladies, you can do this up the octave. We're going to start on an E vowel with just a very simple scale, and I'm going to do the whole thing where you're going to do it along with me. Ladies, you do this up the octave. It's just going to be a simple E, okay? Do it real slow if you have to, and I want you to cut back. Kind of hold your breath back like this and cut back the air and try to make it as bright and quiet as you can. And it's okay to roll into falsetto. We're not looking to, to blow people's minds on how awesome of singers we are. We're trying to heal our voice. So we're going to do this together. And brightness, ping is king. We want to get that brightness. Cut back that air, make it nice and bright. If you notice, I didn't go too high in the range. For us guys, ladies, it might have been a little high for you, but that's okay. It's stay within your range so that you're not trying to push too hard. Now, we chose a small vowel as to not exacerbate the chords with too much air. So now we're going to open it up to an A vowel with a little bit different scale. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to stretch the chords just a little bit to put a little more resiliency in them so that we can get the moisture back in the chords, okay? I'll do this really slow in case you're a new singer and this is an unfamiliar charted territory for you. So, now, again, I'm literally holding my breath because I don't want too much air to pass across the chord. I'm trying to get the chords themselves to put moisture back in it on their own. Now, our body creates things like glutathione. In fact, you can buy a supplement of glutathione. I recommend liposomal glutathione, and there's some really great companies out there that make it. I think there's one called something Scientific. I forget the name of the company, but it's Scientific something, and they make a really good glutathione. Now, I know it's for immune function, but it also does a really good job on helping with vocal folds. You can look this up. Anyway, it's liposomal glutathione. You can look it up, and you can use this along with your collagen supplement. So on this A vowel, I'm going to speed it up a little bit. We're going to do it together. Here we go. Hold back that air. Keep it nice and bright. Now, if you feel like you're starting to dry out a little bit, take 2 to 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever you need, but you can come back and continue to do this. Drink a lot of water, room temperature filtered water. Please don't take a bunch of throat lozenges or things that have glycerin in them, throat coat and all that stuff, because you'll find that it actually mounts and builds mucus on the cords, and you'll find yourself going and spitting that stuff out, which actually causes more exacerbation on the cords themselves. Now, so we did an E and an A vowel, which means we're starting to open up the sound to make the sound resonate bigger and getting more volume. We're going to move on to a simple triad of the A vowel. We've done this before, but not so much in this way, where we're making it really bright and completely cutting back all the air. La. See, my tongue is dropped to the base of the jaw. I'm supporting with my diaphragm. If you guys don't know how to do that, go to my YouTube channel. There's a whole free video on how to use your diaphragm. I recommend you do that so that it doesn't mount tension in the chest, the neck, and the throat. The next one, here we go. La. La. Bright. La. Keep it nice and bright. La. 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 Okay, now, this is going to sound crazy, but I want you to pause what we're doing here, and I want you to consider taking a nice, hot, steamy shower, or at the very least, get a humidifier or some way that you can get some fumes, some good moisture in the air to breathe it in and breathe it in the throat down into the lung, because you're going to find that if you pause this here and you go take a nice hot shower, you breathe over some good moisture, you're going to put moisture back into the cords, and the swelling, the inflammation will start to go down. Now, yes, you can do things like turmeric and black pepper. You can look up some recipes on that. Again, I cover that in my inflammation, how to overcome inflammation with the cords. You can look this up on YouTube. Or you can take ibuprofen, but I don't recommend it because it's not good for you to take it often. You can do it in a pinch if you're going to have a show or some crazy thing, or you just want to loosen up your cords once in a while. But you want to bring this inflammation down and put moisture back in the cords. Now, as you're going through this, I like to do the lip drill, and lots of them, okay? Now, if you don't know how to do the lip drill, you can hum also, but the lip drill seems to be a little better because we can go into our head voice and back without straining too much in the throat. So we're gonna go. That's for you ladies up the octave. For you guys down here. Or hum. Going back to the lip drill. Now we're going to stretch the chords a little higher in range. Only go as high as is comfortable for you, where you're not straining in the throat. Lick your lips if they don't vibrate. You can lick your lips to get it. What am I done? Notice I stuttered for a second. Licked my lips really quick, and I was able to resume the lip drill. By the way, I'm at 7,000 feet. I'm in Flagstaff, Arizona, so it's really dry here. So I have to drink a lot of liquids and continue to wet my lips a lot in order to continue to do the lip drill with consistency. Okay, we're going to do one more of these. Hopefully you did the shower thing or you put the moisture back in the cords. But you probably notice that, yeah, I'm starting to get my voice back. I'm starting to get some resonance back. I'm not hoarse in all the spots. I don't feel like I've lost it. Now, you may need to do this over a few days and do this back to back every day for a week or so. But you're going to notice that your voice is going to come back online. And you're going to be able to go from singing really quiet to starting to lean into the sound. So we're going to lean into the sound or be a little louder with the volume now on this next drill. Same lip drill. Okay, now the voice is starting to wake up a little bit more and you're going, wow, this is like miraculous. It really, really does work. Now, again, this is a fraction of what I have in my voice repair course, Heal from Home. So if you really want to take this really seriously, you go to KenTamplinVocalAcademy.com and you'll get a copy of my Heal from Home course. It will really help you. And a lot of people even do it as a precursor or as a warm-up to my actual singing course because it really wakes up the voice, especially if you have the time to do it. I really highly recommend it. Now, we're going to lean into the voice with one more exercise. You can actually go through all of the vowels and do this and don't just do one vowel, but we're going to do an arpeggio on the ah vowel, and we're going to go a little louder this time. So we're going to go like this. La. Remember to support from here. La. La. See how open my throat is, how my tongue is dropped to the base of the jaw. You hear how bright it is, and I'm not using a lot of air. I'm cutting back my air. One more. Yes, I'm literally holding my breath when I'm doing it. That's why it sounds compressed. Okay, hopefully this is helpful, but you're going to see this puts you on the path for rehabilitating and restoring your voice, whether you blew it out, whether it's from a cold or flu, whether it's from acid reflux. Now, obviously, if you have those issues, post-nasal drip, etc., you're going to need to deal with those things, or your voice is going to be in a continual state of hoarseness or having to deal with this over and over and over again. But this will bring your voice back online. Now, again, in my singing course called Voice Repair, I do quite a few of these exercises to really give you that stretch, to put the resiliency and stretch back in the chords themselves and flexibility. So thank you for joining me, Ken Tamplin Vocal Academy, where the proof is in the singing, and definitely stick around for my next video. I'm gonna sing for